What percent of the population do you think has tried cocaine?
The American population?
Yeah, the American population.
Far less than 1%.
We are really far off on this.
You disagree?
Yes. Vehemently.
What do you think?
I think it's probably closer to 40%.
No way.
Pretty much anybody who goes to a major college tries cocaine.
No.
Yes.
Not true.
Yes.
I hope that's not the case.
Can I take out my phone and look this up?
Yeah, definitely.
15% have tried cocaine at least once.
So I was closer.
Yeah, according to this.
Okay.
Yeah, you were closer.
Woo!
We were both pretty far off, though.
You were further off.
Yeah, Okay.
Listen, I have lots of experience in this.
Yeah, right.
I was almost drunk one time.
Yeah. What's the closest you've been to feeling drunk? Like, oh boy, I'm drunk. Like, this is what it feels like to be drunk.
When I went on a Ferris wheel.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was after how many drinks? One drink?
Oh no, I didn't have any drinks. I'm just saying, like, I felt loopy.
What's the most you ever drank? 2 drinks?
I don't think I finished 2 full drinks in my life. Like, within an amount of time that would be meaningful.
Like, within 2 hours you did not finish 2 drinks?
No.
Can we do that one time? Can we drink 2 drinks together?
I don't think so. I'm nervous.
Please, on one of our trips, can we go get 2 drinks?
No.
2 drinks.
First of all, I don't know if I could drink 2 glasses of water that goes together without feeling sick.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. We're stuck in a loop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Come on. Whoop, whoop.
That's the sound of the police.
Whoop, whoop.
That's the sound of the police.
I could do this all day.
The problem is if you go whoop whoop, I have to go.
Right.
It feels unfinished.
Right.
It's like an unresolved note.
Yeah. No, I get that for sure.
How does that not? Whoop. That's the sound of the police.
That's amazing. Looks like you're having a seizure.
I don't think this is original. Do you?
Oh. So annoying.
Yo, what's up? I'm in the middle of a meeting. What's going on?
Oh. How long is your meeting going to go? Because we need you to be on Carpool VC for 5 minutes.
Right now?
To be in the car, yeah.
Dude, you need to give me more time to prepare for that. I'm not ready right now.
The whole point is you don't prepare.
Yeah, you don't need, like, makeup.
Don't come in here with, like, note cards full of one-liners.
Can you come downstairs?
I can't right now. I'm in the middle of a product meeting.
This is the worst set I've ever been to in my life.
You've been to a lot of sets before?
First one.
This is Jeff.
This is Jeff.
How you doing, guys?
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, we don't...
Jeff Epstein, founder of Ambassador, getambassador.com. You were the very first founder I ever met with, and the first founder, and the first company I ever invested in. Jeff, can you tell us a little bit, briefly, what Ambassador actually does for everybody at home watching?
Yeah, so Ambassador helps companies track and manage referrals. We work with companies like Zenefits, SAP, Volusion, and allow them to leverage the power of their ambassadors. We call basically partners, customers, affiliates, all ambassadors, and so all of those use cases can be run on our platform.
Sweet. So can you tell the people at home what you guys do?
I knew you were going to say that.
No, but like, give us like what's the best use case? Like just a real simple use case.
Yeah, so a simple use case, one that you've probably seen many times, is look at Uber refer a friend, right? So a very simple way for users of a service or app to refer people and get rewarded for it.
That's awesome. So when it's a funny story. I don't think you know. How did you get? You should tell Brett how you got into this. I don't think you have any idea. Like your poker days.
Yeah. So my background, I was in law school and trying to not practice law, and ended up starting an affiliate company in the poker space. And for us, it was referring friends, but at the time it was via AOL Instant Messenger. It was before I was too old for Facebook. I was in law school, and it was for us just a way to get people and grow a network. And the epiphany that we kind of had was that individuals can, reach these large audiences, and especially with Twitter and Facebook and other platforms, and even blogging becoming more mainstream, we really saw the power of what used to be only available to publishers, now available to individuals. And that's kind of how we changed, the old affiliate model to Ambassador.
So I'm actually curious. The company is based in Royal Oak, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit. And I'm curious what it's like doing business with companies like Zenefits or SAP from Royal Oak, Michigan.
I mean, the beauty is, honestly, that for a lot of things, it doesn't matter where we are. I mean, certainly it's valuable to go to the Valley or New York to visit people face-to-face, but majority of our sales are done online via webinar. So the benefit is we're certainly a big fish in a small pond. It's a smaller community from a startup perspective than other places, and we're attracting the best talent in the area, which is fantastic.
2015 was a great year for you, and we're really excited what's going to happen 2016, 2017. What can you share with us, high level, that you're proud of? Yeah, so I mean, the big highlights for us, we 3x'd both ARR and revenue, top line revenue this year. It's non-GAAP, and we also basically 4x'd our headcount. So we went from 11 people at the start of 2015 to we now have 42. It's the first week in January. So it's been incredible. We scaled across all the departments, and so we had basically 2 kind of leaders in the team last year, and now we have about 6 or 7 and a bunch of experienced directors as well. So it was really across all fronts. And the best part for us was that we remained cash flow positive, so we still have a lot of optionality in terms of how we want to move forward and what we want to do to kind of control our own destiny.
I just want to talk about the headcount for a little bit more. Like, that's pretty explosive growth for the amount of people you're adding. How did you manage that process? And like, do you have an employee handbook? Like, how the hell did you do that?
Yeah, so one of the things that we did that, looking back, feel super smart about it, but I think it was also opportunistic and just lucky. We, you guys know Ryan Landau. He joined our team. He was employee number 14. He was a CEO. His company was known for, and I remember John telling me this many times, it's like, why aren't you guys more like Chalkfly, his old company? They were known for great culture. And so when he, unfortunately, they sold the company, and basically he was looking for something new, and we kind of decided that he would be like really ahead of people, like maintaining the culture as we grew and really building a culture of Ambassador and making sure that was something that we were proud of instead of something that was more of an afterthought. And that was really, I think, a huge key to us being able to scale, and also I would say not just maintain a culture, but really make the culture better as we grew. And I think we really did that. And again, as we picked up some steam and we could, and we closed money in March, we were able to hire people that were a little bit better and more experienced, so they kind of had some experience from startups and stuff like that.
Boom. $2.5 million, 40 employees, cash flow positive.
Not a long line at the bathroom.
Pow. Culture out the wazoo. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Well, like, you're nominated for a Crunchy. How does that feel?
No, we're not.
Oh. A lot of the press, a lot of investors, they only pay attention to like really sexy consumer companies. How do you make B2B and SaaS sexy? You said the 3 magic words earlier, but how do you make it sexy to everyone else?
Yeah, I mean, I think the beauty about B2B is that, in SaaS, is that the revenue compounds. And so for us, it's just grinding it out and working hard, and you're a lifestyle business till you're not. And I think, for us, we definitely didn't have a lot of people believing in us, and I think that was okay. I mean, for us, we could be capital efficient, and we grew slowly, and this year we decided to really step on the gas. And what's going on?
He was crossing his arms. Like,
what's your problem? I had him cross before he started answering.
I know, but you look like you're like stuffing.
It's comfortable.
That's comfortable.
Listen, it's gonna.
By the way, did you say you're a lifestyle business until you're not? Did you make that up?
I got answers.
Yeah,
that was good.
Thanks.
I think there's a perception on both coasts, and for entrepreneurs in general, that if it's not a rocket ship right from the start, that the company's not going to work. And I've seen otherwise countless times, but you're a good example. Can you talk a little bit about kind of how long it's taking you to get to where you are, and when you really started to believe that you had the growth you needed to make this a huge company?
Yeah, so it's been over 5 years, so it's been a while. But for us, it was really figuring out the market and growing a category that didn't exist for many customers or many people. So we thought the time was right when we raised our A. That was when we were making a bigger, someone was making a bigger bet on us. We were doubling down, tripling down on our team, which ended up almost 4xing. And at that point, we knew the math made sense, and we didn't want to raise and risk the people who started this company and who've been here for a couple of years, and sacrificed probably salary and family time, things like that. So for me, the option of failing is not such a sexy one. To me, I prefer to stay in business and provide jobs and an awesome environment for people.
What's the most awkward or embarrassing thing that has happened to you over the course of building up this company?
Most embarrassing thing.
Or awkward, where like you got on your first sales call and you just were like tripping over your tongue and the person was like no idea what you're doing, like whatever.
The most embarrassing thing was, even going to my first, meeting with Jonathan, I had no idea what I was supposed to do when I met with him, and just not even understanding like how to pitch him. Luckily, he knew less than me, so it was kind of nice.
We're parking outside your office.
We're parking because we're gonna go and play some ping pong.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna beat you.
I can't play right now.
Come on, shut up.
All right, let him work. He's got explosive growth. Yeah, he needs to take care of. It sounds gross. So this is where we hit you up for money.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Suck up.
we've invested in your company. Now it's time for you to invest in us. So how about $3 to sponsor this week in Carpool VC?
Deal.
Yeah?
I'm in. Yeah.
That was the highest anyone ever paid. You're a sucker.
Oh, that's horrible.
This episode brought to you by the fine folks at Ambassador. GetAmbassador.com. Check them out. If you're a startup yourself or have a cool company, you should definitely be using them. They'll help your explosive growth explode.
Which in turn will help Jeff's explosive growth. Whoop, whoop. That's us under the police.